So amidst all of the hype and hoopla for the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, I completely forgot that Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered was coming out for the Nintendo Switch. Now, if you watch my Nintendo Switch games for the month of November video, I was really looking forward to this game. I love racing games, and the Nintendo Switch could definitely use really good racing games. Yes, there's games like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but you know, that's sort of a different style of racing game. Games like Grid was really awesome, but really beyond that, there hasn't been that many racing games for the Switch where it's like, all right, this is a lot of fun and this is really cool to play. Now, one thing I do want to mention before we start the video is in the physical version of the game, they actually include a little piece of paper that shows you the controls for the game, almost like an instruction book. That's kind of big, EA. That's kind of big. And one more thing before we start this video, I want to give a special shout out to a longtime viewer of the channel named Tamara. Tamara is unfortunately right now having some health issues. She's going through chemotherapy treatments right now. Tamara, we are all rooting for you here on RGT85. All the viewers are also rooting for you as well. Get better soon. We're hoping that you have a full recovery, and thank you so much for watching the video. I hope this little shout out made you smile. But now we have to talk about the actual game itself, and that's where things get like a lot of fun. I'm having an absolute blast playing this game. You will see a stupid grin on my face pretty much throughout this entire video, just because of how much fun I've been having. So, of course, there's a billion different types of racing that you do in the game. There's standard racing, there's point A to point B, there's a dual race thing that you have going on as well. But the main sort of thing, the main draw to the game is, of course, the whole avoid the cops or be the cop and take out the other racers sort of thing. So, I'm going to show you guys a race right now that I've actually already completed, but I'm going to try to beat my high score on it where you are avoiding the cops, and that it's so much fun. Like, it's just so much fun to outrun the cops. I'm sure a lot of us did this in our younger years, maybe in real life. I never did because I was a good person. Maybe once, like I was young, man. I was young. I just, pulled into a driveway and turned off the lights, they went right by, everyone was cool. But yes, so this is where we are trying to avoid the police and get this race done and win this race. As you can see right out of the gate, I think this game looks pretty damn good for a Nintendo Switch game. I've been playing a lot of PlayStation 4, a lot of PlayStation 5, and a lot of Xbox Series X recently, so I was kind of worried that, like, I don't know, maybe the graphics would just be sort of disappointing, coming back to a Nintendo Switch game. And I know some of you, oh, geez Louise. I know some of you guys were wondering, am I still going to be doing Switch stuff? Like, of course I am. I love the Switch, but yeah. But I was definitely interested to see, how my eyes would adjust. Now, of course, this game does run at 30 frames per second on the Nintendo Switch, but really, it's a very smooth 30 frames. It's completely locked. I haven't had any sort of slowdown or any sort of jankiness with the game. I've played it for a few hours now. Like I said, this isn't really a review of the game. It's more of just impressions of the game, because I feel like a lot of people are going to sleep on this game because, it's an EA game. Like, when it comes to EA and the Nintendo Switch, the relationship has not been all that great. A lot of times you get late ports to the system. Now, this game was delayed 1 week for the Nintendo Switch version. It came out on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One a week before the Switch version of the game came out. But, at least it was only a week. At least it wasn't a couple years like Burnout Paradise Remastered, which, of course, ended up releasing at $50. Now, this game is $40 across the board. And, yeah, like, this is a great game for $40. The AI for the racers, the AI for the cops is very aggressive, making the game itself very fun. We're going to try to win this. I don't know if I'm going to beat my personal score here because there's a lot of freaking cops. Of course, you also have drift in the game as well. So by doing things like driving in the opposite direction and things like that, you acquire more boost for your nitrous, because nitrous, this was during the time of like Fast and the Furious where everyone wanted nitrous. Ooh, that didn't go well for that dude. All right, so now we're about to secure first place. Very nice, very nice. A little drift around this corner here. Very, very nicely. Very tidy, as Jeremy Clarkson would say. But I think this game really offers a lot of nice visuals. Like, look at the lighting effects going on with the cop lights going off against the back of my car and this tunnel itself. Like, I'm big on lighting. Like, I don't know, lighting is really cool in video games. I will say the environments themselves, the backgrounds that you're racing in, I think for the most part they look really good. I've played one course where it was a bunch of trees around me, and some of the trees definitely looked a little bit low resolution, but for the most part, I think this game looks great, especially for a Nintendo Switch game. It doesn't feel half-assed like a lot of racing games games are, you know. There's not really been all that many racing games in this sort of style. You know, we had Grid was awesome, but like Gear Club, I don't know, you know, Gear Club was okay-ish, but, you know, full price, and it just didn't have that sort of same effect. You know, this game has car damage in it. It has, you know, a lot of cool visual stuff going on in it, whereas Gear Club definitely was, you know, a lot more basic and played it a lot more safe. This dude is aggressive as hell. Please leave me alone, good sir. There's also shortcuts too, but a lot of times I'm just like too scared to take the shortcut because, I don't know, I get scared. But as you can see, you know, we also don't have any music going on right now. Obviously, that's because of copyright reasons, but I will say the music in this game absolutely sucks. Like, I've heard of, like, maybe, like, one or two of the artists. Oh, God. Leave me alone. All right, we got that dub. Look at my car. Oh, all banged up. We're going to have to go to the body shop with that. Hey, new personal best. I will take it. But as you can see, I got this stupid smile on my face. But yeah, the music in this game absolutely sucks. And it could just be because I don't know any of the artists, but it's like there's no cool like rap or like death metal or, you know, anything cool like that. It's just, it's very basic stuff. So let's do a chase. Let's do a chase that I've already done, because chases are super fun. You know, you can say whatever, you know, get the Crown Vic going, and we're gonna go on a chase. Now, as you play throughout the game, you of course are constantly unlocking new vehicles by getting the bounty. The bounty is essentially like a currency system in the game. The higher your bounty is, the more stuff you unlock, both on the normal side of racing stuff and the cop side of racing stuff. There's different cop cars to unlock. There are different vehicles to unlock in the game as well. I believe there's like 80 different vehicles you can unlock on the standard car side of things and like 50 on the cop side of things. So a lot of different stuff to do in this game. I do wish that the online was working though, because the game does have cross-platform play online where you can play with anyone on any system, but for some reason the cross-platform play the online right now isn't working. I haven't been able to log in to EA servers yet, which is kind of disappointing because I kind of wanted to check that out for you guys too. But even, you know, taking into consideration, not even considering the online, I should say, I think this game is definitely worth $40. Like, I have had an absolute blast in my time playing this game. It's so much fun. Oof. Somebody check on him. Somebody, he's not in a good position right now. He needs life alert. He needs to hit the little button on life alert because, yeah, that's not good, man. That is not good. And we got another gold on that. That was a little on the short side. I kind of wanted to show you guys, I don't know, maybe a little bit more. You know, I will do, there are races that you could do in this game that you play as supercars that you haven't unlocked yet. So I'll show you guys one of those really quick, and so you can get sort of a sense of speed for the game as well, because unfortunately that was very quick. But we did unlock a new car. So we got an Audi cop car. Oh, that looks kind of dope. Could you imagine like seeing that, like an Audi TT coming up behind you as a cop? Like, don't even try nothing. Don't even try. Oh, it's trying to log into the servers. I don't understand why it won't log in. That's so weird. All right, so let's just go for a little drive here. But yeah, I'm very impressed with this game. I did not expect to be having this much fun with the game. I didn't expect the Nintendo Switch version of the game to look as good as it does, but I think it looks great. You can see the carbon fiber hood right there. If we get the right angle, like, this game looks really freaking good, and it runs good. Like, it's EA. So I know people are going to be like, oh, it's an EA game. And yes, eventually it will go on sale. But if you are a fan of racing games and you're looking for something new or something fun to play, this is a great game. This is a great game to pick up on your Nintendo Switch. I fully recommend it because there's not many experiences like this on the system. This is the first Need for Speed game that we've gotten on the system, and I honestly feel like EA did a very, very good job bringing this to the Switch. Like, it's fun. It looks good. It plays good. What more do you really want? All right, so we got some water going on here on the course. We got a nighttime course, so you can sort of see, you know, the different lighting and stuff that I was talking about. This is nice. I like this. This looks cool. All right, so we're gonna wrap this video up. I will just talk as I play throughout this, but let me know in the comments section down below what you guys think of this game. Is this a game that you have had on your radar? Did you end up picking it up, or were you like me and completely forgot the game came out? Because if you were like me and forgot the game came out, go ahead and pick it up. I fully recommend it. It is an absolute blast to play. Hopefully this online stuff starts working too, because for $40, like, you can't beat it. Like, you just can't beat it. And as always, guys, Thank you for checking out this video. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. Check out other videos on the channel. You know what? We're going to end this video on a beautiful wreck. So let's just wreck someone as they're coming. As I say that, there's probably no car. All right, here we go. Oh! All right. That was a beautiful wreck indeed. And as always, guys, I will catch you guys on the next video. Later.